Randi, and this is the Active for Life Online YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you some variations and modifications for the plank exercise. A full body, amazing workout. I recommend it to almost everyone. And I do because it's so easy to modify, and there's so many different variations that you can do for it that it never gets boring, and most people can do it. So I'm going to start by showing you a couple of the different ways that you can modify the plank so that it suits you. So that whenever you're following along with one of my workouts, you can modify the plank to be able to do it the way that feels comfortable for you. And then I'm going to show you, I think I have 10 different variations of this workout to show you. So I'm just going to be demonstrating these all today, so you can just watch, you can follow along, try them out, whatever feels good for you. We're going to get started. Okay, so planks are one of my favorite exercises because they are truly a full body exercise. They work everything. They're mostly classified as a core exercise because that's definitely the muscle group that's putting in the most effort. So this works your rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, and oblique muscles, all encompassing there. It also works your trapezius and your rhomboids in your shoulders when you're holding yourself up. It works your pecs and your serratus anterior. It also does the back extensors and stabilizers, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and if you're up on your feet, your calves. So it is truly a full body workout. I also love it because it is super easy to modify. When you're doing a plank, the main idea of the whole thing is to hold yourself stiff in the board in a straight line on an angle, propped up between your arms and your legs. That's all there is to it. There's no movement, so it's low impact. There's no real stress on joints from movement, which is really nice. And so you can do this at any angle. So you can start propped up with your hands on a wall, on the back of your couch, the counter, the seat of a chair. Just keep moving your angle down as you get stronger. It's so easy to modify for different abilities like that. The other way that you can modify it is where you put your arms down. So for me, I have a lot of wrist issues, and I know that this is a problem for a lot of other people too. I can't support myself up on my wrist with it bent for too long. So I usually either ball my fists, placing them down on the ground, or laying down on my forearms. I'm going to be showing you examples of all of these when I show you the different variations. The next way you can modify it is either you are propped up on your toes, or you can put your knees down on to make the lever just a little bit shorter. So that kind of makes it really easy for you to feel out what feels right for you. So go ahead, try it out, and see how you feel. So now I'm going to show you, I think I have 10 different variations of the plank workout. So you come down on the ground. I'm going to show you most of these on the ground, but of course you can do them on the wall or on the back of the couch or the chair, whatever works for you. And this is where I'm going to show you a little bit more of the example of on the forearms or up on the hands. Some of them kind of vary in how you would modify them. So a plank hold. First variation, super simple, the original. So when you do a plank, you want to make sure you have your hands or your forearms planted firmly on the ground. Like I said, I like to ball my fists when I do this. Have your timer ready for you. Don't count because you're going to speed up counting halfway through. You can try and deny it, but you're going to start speeding up counting. So when you do your plank, you want to plant those arms firmly underneath your shoulders and then lift your knees up off the ground so that you're in a nice straight line. One of the ways that we tend to try to modify this for ourselves in a not so good way is we'll either push our bums up or let them kind of droop down. You really want to avoid those kind of things because it really puts a lot of extra strain on your back. You also want to make sure that your head is not hanging down. Again, strain on the shoulders. Make sure that you're holding your head up straight, looking forward, and don't forget to breathe. So when you're trying to figure out how long you can do a plank, set yourself a timer again, see how long you can hold it for, and then as you go, as you improve, as you get stronger, just start adding seconds to that plank. Like I said, super easy to modify and super easy to progress as well. The next variation I'm going to show you is a side plank. So you're going to come down onto the ground here on your side. Your hands are going to be lined up with your knees, and then you're going to push your bum up off the ground so you're making a nice straight line again with your body. Nice and easy. Again, you can go down on your forearm, lift your bum up. Nice and easy. If you want to do a full side plank, you will extend those legs out, either stacked on top of each other or one in front of the other, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. And then lift that bottom off the ground and hold. And that is the side plank variation. Obviously, you have to do it on both sides so that you challenge both sides equally. The next variation I'm going to show you is the shoulder tap. I always like this one because it adds a lot of extra stability work to the game. So, again, you're going to come down into your regular plank position, and when you're up in your plank, you're going to be lifting your arms and tapping your shoulders. Just as it sounds. So, up in your plank, tapping the shoulders. As you can see, you get a little bit of a sway going when you do this. You want to try and minimize this. You don't want to be coming back and forth, throwing yourself off, causing yourself to fall over sideways. It's not fun. If you are down on your forearms, it gets a little difficult to tap on the shoulder, but you'll want to just reach forward like so. And that's the shoulder tap variation. Our fourth one is the mountain climber. So this one adds a little bit extra cardio to it as well. So if you are okay with pressing up on your hands, you can do this one down on the ground. If you're going to go down on your forearms though, you're going to need to find yourself a chair or a couch that you can lean on, just because you need to have a little bit more space underneath you for this one. And so for the mountain climber, you can lift your knees up and you're just bringing your knees into your chest like you're climbing a mountain. You can go fast and add a jump, or just take it nice and slow. Whichever one feels right for you. As you can see, like I said, you gotta get up on, have a couch or something if you're gonna use your forearms, because you need that bit of space underneath you. Whew. That's 4 workouts. I'm only demonstrating them and I'm already starting to feel tired. That's how great of a workout planks are. So the next one I'm going to show you is a plank kickback. So this one's going to activate those glute muscles a little bit more as well. So in your plank position, I'm going to go down on my forearms here. You kick those knees up off the ground, and then you're just lifting your foot up behind you and back down. Kicking back, engaging those glutes, keep them tight. Make sure you keep breathing, make sure you're not pushing your bum up into the air. Just kicking back slowly. Again, all of these can be done either on the couch or on the wall, super nice and easy. Hip dips are our next one. So these ones are kind of fun. If you have any kind of back instabilities or spine issues, this might be one to skip. But if not, come back down into your plank position. Again, I'm going down on my forearms here, but you can be up on your hands, lifting those knees up, and you're just dipping your hips side to side. You'll feel this a ton in your obliques and your hips. Like so. Next one is the plank to downward dog. This one is definitely more comfortable to do up on your hands if that's comfortable for you, but it can be done down on your forearms. So we're going to start in a plank and then move into a downward dog position. So, starting up in your plank, and then pushing up, dropping your heels down into downward dog, coming back forward into plank. This one adds a little bit of mobility and challenge to those shoulders. And like so. All right, I've got 3 left here. So, the plank launcher. This is one I've actually discovered really recently, and it's a lot of fun to do. It's a really neat one. So, in the same way that we were moving our shoulders for the last one, you're gonna be up in your plank, and then pushing back like you're launching forward, and pushing back, and launching forward. This is such a good leg workout. And forward, like so. That one's a little bit more difficult to do on your forearms, but again, if you're using a couch or a wall, it can be done, a little awkward, but it's definitely a more advanced move. So you want to make sure that you have a lot of strength in your shoulders and your legs for that one already. Plank twist. So this one, again, you can either do it up on your hands or down on your forearms. Coming into a plank-like position, you're going to turn your body, rolling your foot, reaching up, and coming back down. Rolling, so you're on the side of your feet again, and back up. You can do this one from your knees, of course. Rolling, try to stretch out that top leg when you come up, and back to twist. You'll probably want to start doing those ones pretty slowly. They take a lot of balance and stability as you're moving through them to not kind of topple over sideways. Okay, last one. So, the reverse plank. Because you got to be able to do in reverse as well, obviously. Little bit more difficult to do it on your forearms, depending on the length of your arms, really. My arms are very short, so it's very difficult for me to do, but you can do it leaning on a couch as well. So reverse plank is everything that you just learned in reverse. Heels down, keep that body straight. Try not to tuck your neck too much, keep it nice and straight. Thumb up, and hold, just like the regular plank hold. So that is all the different ways to modify a plank and 10 different variations for you to try. And you know what, there are more out there. I just had to narrow it down to the 10 that I like doing the most. So try them out, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below, let me know what your favorite plank variation is. Let me know what your favorite modification is. If there's any modifications that you might do that I didn't mention in this, I would love to know about them so that I can share them with other people. Leave me a comment, let me know. You can also find me at www.activeforlife online. I have a membership site there you can join for only $9.99 a month. All of my classes are designed for varying abilities, so you can come, join, move at your own pace. It's a very comfortable atmosphere. I don't really do body sculpting or body image kind of things, no weight loss programs, so you can just come and focus on your health. You can also come find me in my Fitness Challenge Facebook group, which is a ton of fun. I do new challenges every month. Come and join and get in on the action. It's a ton of fun and I hope to see you there. Make sure you hit subscribe and like this video. Save it for later to reference back to. Try and see if you can do all of these different variations in one workout. Let me know how it goes. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So I'm out now. See you next time. Bye.